I went shopping the other day and I forgot the shopping bag. I went to the supermarket and I got a shopping trolley with a squeaky wheel. I got bread and a packet of biscuits. I got a pound of butter. I got milk. I wouldn't chance me own, although it passes the quality test every day, or it passes every day there's a quality test. I got cornflakes, and then the trouble started. I got a lock of mushrooms, and the lassie behind the counter put them into a plastic bag and tied a knot on it. I got a couple of tomatoes, and she put them into a plastic bag and tied a knot on it, even though there was only two. I got onions that was in a string mesh and didn't need a plastic bag, but she put them into a plastic bag anyway and tied a knot on it. I got a bit of bacon, and she wrapped it in plastic paper and put it into a plastic bag and tied a knot on it. I got sausages that was already wrapped in plastic paper, and she got them and the bacon that was already in the plastic bag, and she put them into another plastic bag and tied a knot on it and said, "That'll keep them together for you." I asked for fish, and she pulled the plastic bag over her hand, and she reached down and she caught a hold of a fish, and then she pulled the plastic bag over the fish's head that was cut off, and she tied a knot on it, and then she put it into another plastic bag and tied a knot on it and said, "That'll keep it nice and fresh for you." I got domestos for the toilet. It was gone all brown with the iron in the water, and she said, "Oh, we can't put that with the food," and she put it into a plastic bag and tied a knot on it. I got different kinds of sweets for the children up the lane, and she gathered the whole lot up and put them into the one plastic bag and said, "That'll keep them together for you." And I went to the till, and I gave her a €20 note, and she said, "You haven't 10 cents on you, have you?" And I said, "No." And then she pulled out a drawer and pulled out a plastic bag full of 10-cent pieces, and she gave me back me change. And then she put the whole stuff I had into a big plastic bag and tied a knot on it. And she said, "I hope that'll be strong enough for you." And then she put it into a bigger plastic bag and tied a knot on it, and she said, "Just to make sure." And then she tied another knot on the top of it, and she said, "That'll keep the bottom from falling out on you." And she was thinking all the time, the more knots she tied on the top of it, the less chance of the bottom falling out of it. And I went away home with me lock of groceries, and about 25 plastic bags, and me after cutting me nails the night before. And by the time I had the whole stuff took out of the plastic bags and put away, there wasn't one plastic bag worth a shite for anything.